Hey guys, well today I'm going to show you how we fail. This is how we fail, and I'm just trying to chalk it all up to a learning experience. So okay, let's see what's going on. So we've got our petunias. These guys didn't actually start growing. Like, I put these seeds, and I was trying to grow them from seeds starting all the way back in April. So April, May, June, July, August, 4 months later, and have this. We got a few little flowers here and there, but really nothing to write home about. He's actually been like my biggest pride this year, because when he started, he was only this tall and had like 3 leaves on it. And so he's actually doing quite good. And we're gonna put him in a bigger pot in September, and then we'll be taking him in the house because fig trees, it's a hardy fig, but don't do well in this zone for outside winters. This actually was one of our pots for green beans. You can see how well that went, because now it's peppermint, because we have so many mosquitoes. I had heard that peppermint helps with mosquitoes, but if you look at my leg, the peppermint does not help with mosquitoes, honestly. Like, I don't think so. All right, so normally what I do for onions, like, we're moving right along. Normally what I do for onions is I will buy some from the store, and then I will put the what's left of them after I chop them down for my foods. I will put them into dirt or water and let them regrow, and then use those again. It just went all spindly. I think it's just the hot weather. I don't understand. So much to learn. Okay, so these little hanging pots that I put in, these were from my mom, and originally, you can see there's nothing in them. Originally cucumber plants, and come to find out, like, nearly everybody in our area that planted from seeds that they bought at the store did not fare well with their cucumbers or zucchini. And I was really, like, at first I was thinking, gosh, what am I doing wrong? This has gone horribly wrong. And I, believe it or not, like, I used to have a very nice little thriving garden, but not at this location. And part of that reason is because I had to try starting out with like pots, just big pots, planters, and on the side of the house and the landscaping and stuff, and you'll see that in a second. But basically, the ground here is so hard and there is so much clay, like, I hardly know what to do with it. So I think I have to do raised beds, but these planters are not going to cut it. I was hoping that they would. The cucumbers did not do well in those tiny ones, and they didn't do any better in there. So I did try some cucumbers in here. Nope. You can see where they just kind of, oh, baby bunny, where they just kind of fizzled on me. It was not for lack of water. Literally everything, all the blooms that came in on them were males. And I heard that a lot from different people, that they were just all males. So it's a big sausage fest back here. This is my only zucchini plant that has made it. And that, whoop, get out of the way there. That right there is my only zucchini. So, as you can see, lots of males everywhere. That's a male, that's a male, male, male. They're all males. Yeah, so everything that was in there was all males except for that one zucchini that seems to be coming in. I had a couple others, but once they got to about, I don't know, about 3 inches, maybe 3 inches, and that's me being generous in my estimation, then they just like shriveled up and died. So we have one here that's trying to grow. We'll see what he does. So I might get 2 zucchini off of that plant. If I'm lucky, I mean, we're in the middle of August, so we'll see, but I don't have great hopes. So here's one of my little tomato plants. He is growing a few things on it. I have more on the other side of the fence, and they are kind of coming across. Got some little greenies on there. So I am getting some tomatoes. Makes me feel a little bit better about things, but we'll see how it goes. All right, so back here, this is in my side yard. I'm still working. When we moved in 2 years ago, this was all like so much drainage problems here and in the backyard. I do not let our older relatives walk down this way because like, you will break your ankle. There's so much washout. So I've rebuilt all of these, and then I've been building in a drain along the fence here. There's a French drain attached from there, so we've taken care of the washout problem, but now I just have to rebuild everything back up. So that's what's going on here. I'm getting ready to level up. You know, the song. Every time I say level up, I cannot stop thinking about that stupid song. Anyway, so we're gonna level this up right across here, across where that drain is buried, and then smooth this all out. I'm gonna get a load of dirt in, but it may be next spring before I get to do that. So for right now, we got more peppermint, and there's some more peppermint in there, and then we've got our basil. Has done really well. We've got another basil here, another basil over there. The basil went crazy, so if anything grew well, I would say it's the basil. We've got lots and lots and lots of tomatoes coming in, so I'm excited if they actually do well. Oh my goodness, I have a little pepper. I'm so excited. I thought my pepper plant died. Look at him, he's so cute. Aw, and a little green pepper. It looks like I may have a couple more coming in right next to it. Aw. I know, I sound like it's like a cute rabbit or something, but I'm really excited. Looks like we had some more tomatoes coming down here. Those are going to be ready pretty soon, probably the next couple days. I have lavender growing in here somewhere, and I can smell it, but I can't see it. It got really overcrowded in here. The tomato plants grew so much foliage, but not as many fruit as you would hope. Buried down in there is a raspberry bush, and it has worked its way out this way, and so I have to wear gloves when I dig around for my tomatoes, because you will poke me. It'll poke me and poke me. And then I've got my blackberry bush coming in here, and a few heads of cauliflower. Now those were gifted to me. I got a third one, but I don't think it did anything at all. No, not really. And these are pretty like pathetic looking. Yeah, they're not cute. I mean, at least they're purple. Those were gifted to me from my friend Lucinda, and I told her I really think I had a place for cauliflower, but sure, give me some cauliflower. We'll stick it in the ground and see what happens. I've never grown cauliflower before, so I'm not sure when it's actually done. Like, I think the sun is supposed to bleach it, but I don't really know. So we're just waiting it out because it's so tiny. It seems kind of, yeah, kind of pathetic. It's a sad thing. Anyway, so next year, this is all going to be just the raspberry bush and the blackberry bush, because those go crazy after the first year. So this was year one of just letting them kind of take root, and they will literally take over this entire space next year. And I like to keep the berry bushes in a raised bed because they do tend to take over, kind of like a weed, and you'll see stuff just like going everywhere with it. So I don't think I'm going to put anything in here because I don't want to interfere with the air conditioning system. But up here we've got, and they almost died at the beginning of the summer. I am full of failure right now. It's okay. It's okay. But they're making a comeback. There's lots of new leaves and it's filling out again. It was down to almost sticks for a little while. So I have our blueberry bushes. Our other fail was our raspberries. These guys are doing good. I have 3 good ones, but I did like 30 of them in here. And I ended up with 3 that made it. It made me super sad. We didn't get any berries from them this year because they took forever to really like take root and grow. They were just in such a state of shock. I don't know why. But like I even took the time to test the pH of the soil and make sure it was right for fruit plants and stuff, and it just wasn't too happy. It just wasn't happy. Anyway, I've been working on all of that, and then I got I did have 3 of the dwarf bushes over there, and I moved them over here, so now I've got 6 in a line. Really fills it out better. I like it a lot. And these are my live forevers. Those are the one things that I don't kill. That just doesn't die no matter what you do to it. So you can snap pieces off of it and transplant them basically anywhere, even like just an empty paper bag that's a little bit damp, and they will not die. They'll just wait for you to put them in the dirt. They're super patient. So they've come from cuttings, dating back way before 1980. So these are like awesome. I love them. We call them live forevers. I'm sure there's another word for it, but they really do live forever. So I got some more cuttings and I put those in. So I got some more cuttings over here to kind of match up with the other side. I laid my bricks the other day. I need to put some capstones on, fill it up with dirt, and get 6 more bushes. So that's awesome. This was from my painting project that I just finished, so I need to put that away. And then over here, this is all fixed up and ready to go. I think this is where I'm going to be putting all of my my cooler veggies next spring. So I'm just working in some good compost and keeping the weeds out for right now until I can get things planted. So not a whole lot was accomplished this year as far as veggies and fruits go. So this has been a year of learning and appreciating what we do have, and hopefully next year it'll be a different story. So at the end of the day, and it actually is the end of the day, at the end of the day, even with all of the failures that I have all around me, I know that it does not make me a failure. I know that these are all opportunities to learn and overcome challenges, and I'm very grateful to be married to this man who encourages me, and he knows that we're doing everything that we can, and that we just gotta keep trying. We keep trying, because what other options do you have? I mean, you could quit, but that's what quitters do, and I'm not a quitter. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have a great evening, and we're all in this together, right? Don't quit.